Now, of course, Austin is no stranger to political protests like this one last fall. They got a little testy.
Today, Austin police addressed how they handle events like this. Here's KVUE's Terry Gruca.
A horrific scene caught on camera. One dead, dozens of others injured during a white nationalist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia.
There is no room in this society for those types of violence, that type of bigotry, and that type of hatred.
Austin Police Interim Chief Brian Manley is speaking out against the actions of protesters over the weekend, a protest that brought clashing sides into the streets.
I'm not here today to pass judgment on the actions of law enforcement in Charlottesville. I think there's too much that's not known yet as far as how everything transpired.
APD says what it can say is it strives to be prepared for any event. And with a city that hosts marches and rallies regularly,
We have a special response team, and this is a team that many of you all are aware of. It's our officers that have received special training and have special equipment that aid in handling large-scale demonstration.
Police also team up with various agencies.
We pay attention to the social media surrounding that so we can understand the scope of that event. We can understand whether there may be counter events that are planned.
A strategic way to minimize surprises.
The most critical things you can do is to keep the warring crowds separated, tweaking and game boarding those kinds of events and adapting that to the realities of their city.
Manley says one of the key factors to help protect the community is in the bonds they develop with organization leaders.
That way, when we are in the moment, when we are at one of these events, if something is occurring or if things seem to be going sideways, we know who to reach out to, we know who to speak to.
Aiming to protect the community's rights safely. Terry Gruca, KVUE News.
Chief Manley says his department is aware of possible future rallies. They're watching them closely and will be staffed accordingly.